Yo, welcome back to the channel, LockdownLunacy. Oh, it's crazy around here, eh? I've been holding this for a little while. This happened a few weeks ago in Blackheath. Hundreds of kids running amok. Apparently acid thrown in people's faces that are on rides. There's a stabbing, although they couldn't find a victim. All sorts of little kick-offs here and there, and just youth running amok. Look at this. Cyclist punched repeatedly in head in unprovoked attack in Glastonbury. A man in his 40s or 50s. So, that's the youth. That's his fathers. This is their grands and granddads. That's the spectrum, the whole spectrum there of life, losing the plot. And there's more of this, there's loads of this. It's going on all the time. Now, something came out the other day. Something came out in Sky News. And it's really interesting. And it's something of why I started this channel. When we came out the first lockdown, after the first big wave of coronavirus, I noticed on the road, when I'm driving, that just people are just a little bit different. It's just, I don't know, something just weird. Just lack of tolerance, just a lack of using the road together, or that kind of stuff. Something's just a bit off. And for me, it's carried on getting worse. It's not better, ever so slightly. And I wonder, if all these things like this, is all this connected to COVID? Because after I noticed this going on, I said to my girlfriend, and then she started telling me about cognitive impairment because of COVID, or brain fog, as it's been termed. And then she sends me this a few days ago. Look at this, severe cases of COVID causing cognitive impairment equivalent to aging 20 years. So if you're 30, that means you're 30, you'd then be 50. That's not good. And it is very possible that some of these individuals may never fully recover. Well, suppose you just age 5 years. That's not good. That's not good. Again, it's early days with coronavirus because we don't know. It's early days. Do people who've had no symptoms but have had coronavirus and don't know, do they get some sort of impairment? What do they do? And here's the other thing. Look at this, 10 IQ points. There's people that can't afford 10 IQ points. I'm not saying I can afford 10 IQ points. And it's going on months after infection. Symptoms they report include fatigue, brain fog, problems recalling words, sleep disturbances, anxiety, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. Holy moly. Sleep, just not having sleep, not having good sleep causes problems. Just that one thing alone causes problems. Let alone putting all the rest of this in. Found in the UK that 1 in 7 individuals reported having a previous study in the UK, I don't know what the study that is. A previous study in the UK found around 1 in 7 individuals reported having symptoms that included cognitive difficulties 12 weeks after a positive test. 3 months. Even mild cases can lead to persistent cognitive symptoms. Up to 3/4 of hospitalised patients report still suffering cognitive problems 6 months later. My God. Again, this is an ongoing thing we're looking at here, because we're not even 3 years into COVID. We're not even 3 years into COVID yet. I guess it's a case of, watch this space. I'll link to all these articles in the description. Professor David Menon from the University of Cambridge, the study's senior author, said cognitive impairment is common to a wide range of neurological disorders, including dementia and even routine aging. But the patterns we saw, the cognitive fingerprint of COVID-19, was distinct from all of these. He added, we followed some patients up as late as 10 months after their acute infection, so we're able to see a very slow improvement 10 months later. While this is not statistically significant, it is at least heading in the right direction, but it is very possible that some of these individuals may never recover. Oh my God, people. Is this thing going to cause our ability, take away the ability of reasoning, analysing situations for ourselves and for each other when we interact with each other? And you see these little blips of just craziness that people carry on with. Anyway, that's us. Lockdown Lunacy. That's quite short, that video. 7 minutes. Plus with some editing, it should be even shorter. Anyway, laters.